of honor. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce to you a man who, as you all know, is not only a Senator of the Republic, but also a fellow Cavalier. Born to Bicolano parents from Ligao Albay and raised in Caloocan City, our guest of honor earned the college degree in electronics and computer engineering from De La Salle University from 1987 to 1991. He then decided to be a soldier, entered the Philippine Military Academy in 1991, and graduated cum laude in 1995 with a degree in Naval System Engineering. He was awarded the plaques in mathematics and physical science, as well as the Tambuli Award. He joined the Philippine Navy after graduation. In 2002, while still in the Navy, Sunny, our guest is called by his friends, took up a graduate studies at the University of the Philippines and earned a master's degree in public administration. For excelling his UP studies, he received scholarship awards. During his stint with the Navy, Sunny, or Senator Trillanes units, engaged in several maritime law enforcement operations that resulted in the apprehension of dozens of smugglers, illegal loggers, poachers, human smugglers, illegal fishermen in the waters of the coastline of Mindanao, Palawan, the Visayas, and Batanes. Among his exploits was the daring search and rescue operations for the survivors of the ill-fated MV Princess of Orient at the height of the Super Typhoon in 1998. In these operations, our senator and his unit rescued 32 survivors. He was also involved in numerous naval operations in support to ground operations by the military against the Abu Sayyaf and other lawless elements. Thus, for his meritorious service in the military, he was awarded a total of 23 medals and citations. But our guest of honor gained national prominence when he took part in the uprising against the previous Arroyo administration. For his standing up against corruption and oppression, he was jailed by the regime. In 2007, he ran for Senate and launched his campaign from his prison cell with very limited budget. He won as 11 million people voted for him because of his strong advocacy against corruption. It was only after President Aquino assumed office that our senator and his comrades were released from prison, thus enabling him to fully and freely perform his duties as member of the Senate. Presently, the senator is the chair of the Senate Committee on Civil Service and Government Reorganization, and Select Oversight Committee on Government Procurement. So far, he has filed a total of 706 bills and resolutions, of which 23 were passed into law. Among these are the Salary Standardization Law, immediate release of the retirement pay of government employees, Pag-ibig Fund Law, Magna Carta of Disabled Persons, Cheaper Medicines Act, Philippine Coast Guard Law, Tourism Act, Expanded Senior Citizens Act, Prosecution Service Act, and the UP Charter. Before I finally call to speak, I wish to acknowledge the unwavering assistance of our guest of honor has extended to the Bureau, particularly in the approval of our budget and the support for the anti-corruption campaign. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and honor to introduce to you our guest of honor, one of the youngest men to be elected Senator of the Republic of the Philippines, the Honorable Senator Antonio Sani Trillanes IV.
My very kind upperclassman, Missionary Ricardo David Jr., Attorney Siegfried Mison, Associate Commissioner, Reverend Father Placido de Jose, Miss Hazeline Pia Barroso, Training Director, our guests from DFA, DOJ, some of my upperclassmen from the Armed Forces, members of the NAIA Press Corps, senior immigration officers, the parents, the graduating members of the BIGKIS-TALA Class of 2012. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Lest I forget, just to follow through on the speech of General David, let me assure the Bureau of Immigration that I am one with you in your fight for the restoration of your overtime pay. And for that matter, bukas na bukas po, I will go to the President and tell him that during these difficult times, yung benefits po hindi binabawasan, dinadagdagan. So pagtutulungan po namin yan ni General David. At the same time, I was talking to Attorney Siegfried Mison about how we will approach the budget hearings that are ongoing. So we need to keep on putting the pressure on our legislators. So we will be coordinating our efforts in this regard. Let me now congratulate the graduates of the Basic Immigration Officers course and also the newly sworn officers of the Bureau of Immigration. It is an honor to be with you as you achieve your first milestone in your career. Being chosen among the many applicants in the country is already a marked achievement. And now that you have completed the Basic Immigration Officers course, you have become our Bureau of Immigration's most valuable asset. And I'm confident that with the knowledge and proficiency gained from this training, you are now ready to experience the honor of being of service to our people. From this day forward, you carry the name and mandate of this noble institution. With that, you are duty-bound to perform your tasks wholeheartedly, with much competence and integrity. As you man your respective immigration posts and serve as gatekeepers of our country's borders, you also serve as the first face of the Filipino people. With this, I hope that you will also embody Filipino values as you welcome our visitors with our Pinoy brand of hospitality. The Bureau of Immigration has been mandated with the Herculean task to be the country's immigration regulatory body. And with the advent of globalization, when traditional concepts such as citizenship and country borders continue to blur, your Bureau's role enters a new phase of gained prominence. The influx of foreign citizens along with our visiting kababayans, the rising incidents of human smuggling and human trafficking requires from your institution a heightened proactive stance to effectively defend our borders and enforce our laws while protecting the rights of these travelers. Still, you must face these challenges head-on. I am glad, though, that under the leadership of General Ricardo David, the Bureau is committed to doing this, as exemplified by this training program designed to enhance our Bureau of Immigration's capability of providing world-class immigration service by maintaining a pool of professional and competent immigration officials. To our Bureau leaders, may you continue this tradition and produce immigration officers that will champion our efforts toward better enforcement of immigration laws and policies. To our newly sworn immigration officers, may you use the knowledge gained from this training properly and translate it further into positive acts of leadership and service, which are not only confined to the four corners of your institution, but also extend to our society as well. Again, congratulations. I wish you immense success in all of your endeavors. Maraming salamat at mabuhay kayong lahat.